Dia di valgas falcigo di terra incognito mocarjas. Hello and welcome to this very special edition of Terra Incognito. Today we have with us the amazing and wonderful Cindy T, my great friend and an amazing astrologer. Cindy, say howdy doody to the incognitos.
Howdy doody.
Okay, I'm so excited to have Cindy here today. Met Cindy on the Michael Bryson case and we have become besties.
Yes, we
since
have.
then, and we've learned that we work really well together. So today is our maiden voyage of trying to read, and Cindy's going to do charts while I'm doing the incognito readings. And our subject today is Atlas 3I, okay? On our maiden voyage. How very appropriate, right? So our question today is, what is 3I Atlas? Is it a natural interstellar object or alien technology? Okay, so I've prepared some notes so we can be a little informed about what we're talking about before we do our readings and we cast our chart, okay? So this comes from the NASA website. ATLAS is a NASA acronym which stands for Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System. 3I indicates that it is the third interstellar object, and the I signifies object. Two have been detected by the ATLAS system. The first was 1A Au-moouh in 2017 and 2I Borisov in 2019. I remember the Au-moouh thing. Do you remember that, Cindy? No?
I don't.
No, I do. I just remember the word was so hard to pronounce. That's what made me remember it. So Atlas, 3I Atlas was first spotted on July 1st, 2025 at 2:15 a.m. Thank you, Cindy, for finding the time. By NASA-funded survey telescope in Rio Hurtado, Chile. Just in case you all don't know, for the purpose of casting charts, place and time are important, correct? Cindy, like
yes,
all important.
Utmost important.
Yeah, to get an accurate reading, chart reading. Okay. NASA reports that 3I Atlas was traveling 137,000 miles per hour or 221 kilometers per hour when first spotted. This rate of speed increased to 153,000 miles per hour or 246 kilometers per hour when it reached Perihelion on October 30th, 2025, which was the closest it approached our sun. NASA states it will again be traveling at 137,000 miles per hour, 221,000 kilometers per hour when it exits our galaxy in January of 2026. NASA states that it will come no closer to Earth than 170 million miles, 270 million kilometers, aka 1.8 astronomical units, which will occur on December 19th, 2025. Accordingly, NASA's official stance is that it presents no threat to Earth. NASA classifies 3I Atlas as a naturally occurring interstellar comet determined by its hyperbolic trajectory, meaning it is traveling at too high a velocity to be bound by the sun's gravity, proving that it is merely passing through our solar system. The characteristics that make it a comet include its color, speed, direction, combined with its icy nucleus and coma. Now, I originally read that as comma, but it's spelled C-O-M-A, so it's not spelled like comma, it's spelled like coma. So any astrophysicist out there, please feel free to correct me. A coma is a bright cloud of dust and gas which emits which has emitted at increasing rates as the object has approached the sun. Judging from its trajectory, NASA believes it to be an ancient object having traveled millions or even billions of years to reach our sun system. It potentially originated from the general direction of the constellation of Sagittarius, which lies in the central region of the Milky Way galaxy. Most physicists believe it to be a naturally occurring object. Noted physicist Michio Kaku, great guy by the way, has speculated that it is an unusually ancient object, as much as 7 billion years old. Dr. Kaku hypothesized that its high nickel content points to an extensive amount of time spent in interstellar space, allowing it to accumulate garbage material that makes it appear different or strange compared to younger comets. Theoretical physicist Avi Loeb is much in the news regarding his hypotheses on 3I Atlas. He states it could be either natural or alien technology. Here are 4 of his theories that he believes support the object being alien technology. Its structural integrity is high, positing that were it a natural object, it would have disintegrated when it passed as close to the sun as did 3I Atlas. Unusual loss of mass. Its loss of mass points to an object with a surface area much larger than 3I Atlas, and contends that this is a problem for the natural comet hypothesis. He's stating that it's actually emitting mass through thruster jets, and that's his next point. Loeb contends that its tail is acting like thruster jets, possibly orienting exhaust away from the sun to achieve acceleration. And he has a few more points, but the last one I'm going to go over is the orbital plane is slightly tilted away from the ecliptic, suggesting it may allow 3I Atlas to intercept planets and achieve navigation. Again, most scientists agree that 3I Atlas is a naturally occurring interstellar object. Well, let's see what my cards and Cindy's charts have to say about this subject. And before we do that, Cindy, why don't you give me your opinion on what you think 3I Atlas is?
So before looking at the chart, I knew nothing about it. So I didn't really have an opinion. The whole alien spacecraft thing was a bit of a stretch for me. But then I looked at the chart, and it really does look like something that could fit that description.
Interesting.
Like something otherworldly.
Okay. All right. I myself am I'm torn as usual. Being a Gemini, I always have one foot on either side of the fence, and luckily my legs are unusually long, and thus I can stand on either side of the fence at any given time. Part of me thinks that this may be, if not actually piloted by alien life forms, that it may be a probe that was sent by an alien civilization to collect information and data as it transits whatever trajectory these aliens may have put it on. And the other half of me is like, nah, brah, it's a freaking, it's just a comet. Okay, it's just a piece of interstellar, it's just an interstellar rock. So, as usual, I'm riding the fence. However, when we were talking about it earlier, you made an interesting point about the SETI wow signal. Do you remember what you said about the wow signal?
Yeah, so when I was reading about it, the wow signal came in at the center of the galaxy, or the galactic center, right, in Sagittarius. And that's the same place, I believe, if I read that correctly, that this comet came in at.
Yes, that is correct. It appears from the mathematical extrapolations that NASA has made that it's come from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation. And again, that is the center of what we consider to be the known universe.
Right, exactly.
And that would be a pretty, pretty common place for any objects to be originating from. If that's the point of the Big Bang, then you could make a case for a lot of things would be coming into our solar system from that direction. But also, Big Bang Theory will tell you that objects are coming towards us and moving away from us at the same time. So, that doesn't necessarily prove anything. Okay.
Well, when we look at Sagittarius, also Sagittarius is expansive, and it's like next level thing, and it's like always sort of like one upping, you know what I mean, or like doing it bigger and better each time. And so I feel like if they're to enter anywhere, entering into Sagittarius would make sense. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Forgot to turn my phone off. Great.
I was worried I was going to do that. Same exact thing. So.
Usually I'm better. And I also forgot to unplug my phone. So if my phone starts ringing, my other phone, I have a landline. I'm that old. Oh, well. That's what you get
Before
sometimes.
you go on to your cards, I do have one thing I want to address that you talked about, that probe.
Okay, please.
The probe idea.
Yeah.
So in this chart, we have the moon in Virgo, and it's in the 6th house. So to me, it's like taking like the temperature on the health of our galaxy, our, where,
right.
like our home.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you were talking about that, it really it showed that to me.
Sort of resonated.
And the vertex goes there. Yeah, it just really popped out at me.
Okay, that is really interesting. So, as you can see, Cindy's already drawn her charts, and I'm going to now ask my cards. Okay. What is 3i Atlas? And we would like to know if it is a naturally occurring object, or if it is some technology, some alien technology, possibly piloted by aliens, or as we were just speaking of, is it a probe? So the basic question comes down to, is 3i Atlas a naturally occurring object, or is it alien technology in some shape or form? Okay, so let's see what the Tarot Incog cards have to say. Oh, of course, my cards are so old. I gotta pick up all the pieces. All of you who watch my videos know that I eat any pieces that come off of my deck. And why? Because
I love that, by the way.
Because voodoo is real. Okay, and I'm not leaving any parts of my card around for somebody to pick up and do bad juju on. Okay, so, and I'm always gonna have my book here. Try to keep the cards in your view. All right, so the nature of the question is bast. All right, so this is asking about home and what is it, and where did it come from, and how does it fit into our home planet here? Is it part of our home? Is it part of our regular solar system, or did it come from elsewhere? Reason for asking is Horus, and that's another family card. Okay, so is it part of the family of humanity? And by humanity, I mean all life forms, not just people on Earth. I mean all alien life forms. Or is it something natural. Okay, factors to be considered is Sphinx, and Sphinx in general. Just without looking into it closer, means secrecy and observation. So it means that we're going to know as it gets closer to us. We're going to find out more. We're in observation mode right now. Okay, solution, advice, or comment given. We have twins, and for some reason this is making all the hair on my body stand up. Because
why do you think that is?
Well, because to me this indicates a partnership, and this is something that I've thought before, and something that I've heard other people talk about. Okay, is that three-eye atlas is. I don't know if you've ever read the works of Zecharia Sitchin, but he posits that there was a 10th planet that's part of our solar system that's on this huge, like something like a 30 or 40,000 year elliptic. And when the planet comes through our solar system, the planet, I get it confused all the time. I think the planet is called Nibiru, and Earth used to be called Tiamat, or either that or I've completely mixed it up. But at one point,
I couldn't confirm or deny. I'm not sure.
Okay, so at one point,
I've heard of Nibiru.
They say that the people that lived on this planet as they came by the Earth actually came down to Earth and seeded us as a companion race to their race. So we were These are the creator gods that are represented in Egyptian mythology as well as Assyrian mythology, and they are often called the Anunnaki. Okay?
Yeah.
So, okay, and as I'm saying this, my body is tingling all over, and all the hair is standing up on my body. And I asked my niece about this recently, and this is asked her what she thought it was, and she said it's the creator gods coming back. A lot of people.
Do you want to hear something I have to add to that?
Please, absolutely. That's why you're here, dear.
Okay. Well, the significator of that type of a craft would be Uranus, and our regular significator that we're looking at is Venus. And guess what sign Uranus is in? Let me get to the exact degrees here. Hold on.
Would it be Gemini?
So it's actually 0.05 degrees away from entering into Gemini.
Oh.
So that means really soon, Uranus is a slower planet, but still it's less than half a degree away from going into Gemini. Also, that Venus is very close, not that close, I don't think, but the Venus is within 3.75 degrees of going into Gemini. What do you think about that?
I think that's maybe why all the hair's standing up on my body.
Yeah. I got a breath now. I'm like...
would that number change if you read it in terms of the day it's supposed to be closest to Earth, which is December 19th?
Absolutely.
Would it be in Gemini at that point?
This chart.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be. Let me move the chart forward, and we'll just see what exactly the degrees are.
Right. So would it be in Gemini? Because this is saying we're going to know when it gets closer to us. Right? We're going to...
Yeah, I was excited when I heard that.
We're going to have absolute, confirmation as it comes closer to us.
Okay, so it's December 19th, right? Which is actually just the day before, 2 days before the opening of Sagittarius season. So that's interesting too. So I'm going to just go ahead and it's really little because I'm catching this, but I'm going to try to change it.
The
for
fact
December
that,
19th.
that I thought it was really interesting that it came,
Mhm.
they're saying it comes from the direction of Sagittarius, and it just happens to be coming into, like, going right by Earth when we are in Sagittarius, right? Because, as we know from a
Yes,
previous
Sagittarius season, yeah.
conversation, Sagittarius
Hmm.
starts on November 21st at 5:25 p.m. Pacific
Hmm.
Standard Time, right?
That's right. That's right. We've had
So,
that
so
discussion,
what do
haven't
you
we?
got? Were you able to move
Okay.
it?
I'm I'm just pulling up, but I have to put in the town again,
Okay,
so I'm gonna put a
take your time.
Rio. Okay, yeah, it should just take me a minute. It's a little bit of a learning curve because my
No,
phone's sideways.
yeah,
And
this is the
Rio,
whole thing has
it's
been a learning
Rio.
curve for us, hasn't
Yeah, for sure.
it?
What was the name of the town? Rio?
It was Rio Hurtado, Rio Hurtado,
Oh, right.
Chile.
Okay. Uh, let's see if I can just get a few letters up to get it to. Oh, yeah, that didn't help. That didn't help my problem at
Let me
all.
see.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go with Chile, and then it should pop up after that because I did it before. So, oh
Let's,
wait, I already did that part.
let's
Hmm.
see.
Hey, spell for me the
Uh,
second word.
I have it
Hurtado or
spelled so Rio space Hirtado is how I
I
have it
spelled it wrong.
spelled.
Okay. APO. Yeah, I think I didn't give it an I in the beginning.
Okay.
That's weird. It's not showing up though because it did
Hmm.
before. Let me just manually find it. Here we go.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it's not there. I must be in the wrong country. So let's just do this. I think we can get the degrees with just the local time, or
Okay.
the local place. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna go ahead and just put it back to my local area.
Okay.
And then we'll still get a degree on the
I would
planets. It's
feel
just we won't
like
get the other pictures.
let me look it up, and I would feel you said it was. Would you say the
Mhm.
time zone was like summer, the summer
Yeah, so
zone
it's
or
like
something?
the time zone was summer. Cuba, or no, I'm sorry, Chile
Oh,
summertime.
it is
But I think
spelled.
this
It's
is okay.
spelled
Oh, we
Hurtad.
both spelled it wrong.
Yeah, we both spelled it
Okay.
wrong, and I'm looking at it to see how. Oh, so let's see. So Chile would be in the Eastern time zone for us. So it would be three. It would be in the Eastern Standard Time
Um,
Zone.
okay, that makes sense because it was like a negative 4 GMT yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or universal time or whatever. But look, I can tell you right now,
Yeah.
I think, let me take a look, see here. Um, so our Uranus by December 19th, let me double check the date to make sure I just didn't mess that up with all the other stuff. So we got 12, 19, 26, right?
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
So
25. 12, 19, 25.
oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta fix that because I
That
was
would be
thinking
next year.
December messes me up so bad. I don't know why. I can do a lot of great big math, but I can't figure out December in the year ever. Okay, let me just edit this in real quick. Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. I hate that it does mess me up like that, but it does.
We all have
Okay,
things
so wait.
like that, do we not? I know I
Oh my
do.
goodness. Okay, so that's also not what I'm looking for right now. Um, okay. Let me do that. And hmm, got it. Okay. So we're going to 12, 1925. Okay. I
2025.
have, wait,
2025.
what? Yeah, I got that. Okay. I was just leaving the 20 part out.
Got you.
Okay. So that makes so much more sense of why was trying to figure out Venus was in Scorpio. Um, so that's because it's a whole year from now. All right. So we have No, actually, okay, I'm double checking the date.
Mm-hmm.
12/19/2025. Uranus is still hanging out in Taurus.
Okay.
Just let me look. It must be retrograde. Yeah, it's retrograde. So it's
Oh,
actually going the other way.
I
So it's
see.
so close to going into Gemini.
Okay.
It's backing out of there instead
Mm-hmm.
of going in. So we're gonna watch for that to probably go forward. I'll look and see in a minute. But
Okay.
Venus is at 24 Sagittarius by the time we get to December.
Okay. What
So,
would Venus indicate to us?
well, Venus is just in the chart. Venus is like hidden things or things that we don't know about or are yet to be uncovered.
Hmm. Okay.
That kind of thing. And then also it's this home stuff, like kind of like what your cards was talking about. Like, is this like our home, our
Mm-hmm.
like is this from here? Is it from far, far away? So it's kind of showing us like those things. When it does pass by for the last time, Venus is going to be in the seventh house with Mars and a new moon conjunction with the sun and the moon and the asteroid Juno. So we have some like strategic planning. It makes it look really intelligent right there.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
It's
see
in
what
Sagittarius.
the cards give us for the outcome. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and the outcome is Thoth. Okay. So Thoth is the ruler of time, but Thoth also, okay, my whole body is tingling again. Thoth is the lord of all karmic relationships.
Oh.
Okay,
Is that Sagittarius
fate,
card? Is that?
fate and karma. Sagittarius is. Hang on, I got it somewhere in the front here. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Okay. Um, Thoth is Virgo. Thoth is Virgo.
Oh.
Sagittarius is Osiris. Okay. Um,
Hmm.
so it's the card for. Okay, it's also the card for like medical training, but specifically methodological research and technological
Oh, wow.
processes,
Wow.
right?
Mhm.
So, and it bodes well for karmic relationships or a relationship destined by fate is inferred from Thoth.
Hmm.
And
Mhm.
so I would say, like you, well, I knew a little bit about it beforehand, but I was squarely on the fence about things. But now
Mhm.
that I've seen this and I've had, you've got to learn to listen to your body and how your body reacts
Yeah,
to things, and
absolutely.
that's the difference between just looking at cards and reading them. You have to
Hmm.
be able to utilize your intuition, and I'm I'm thinking more like you that this is indicating, if not a piloted craft like we were talking about, a probe
Hmm.
that's gathering information as
Yeah,
it's
so
passing.
that spot in the chart that I read for the probe
Yeah.
after you spoke about it before was ruled by a Virgo.
Oh, so
Yeah, so it lined
tough.
up perfectly.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to brush my hair after this because my
I just want
scalp.
to jump up and down and like interrupt you and tell you, but I know I have to be polite and like we have to take turns talking. But I was so excited to tell you.
You can interrupt me. I do tend to monologue, so Absolutely, feel free to interrupt me. Is there anything else in your chart that, you know,
Mm.
that, is there anything that it might indicate that it's a natural object? Or are you not seeing that at all?
Um, so I don't, hang on one second here. Let me just look at the house. The one thing, hmm, one second. I I keep starting sentences and then like one second.
It's
No, I
okay.
don't think it is. I don't
Okay.
think it is. It seems like I don't know in my astrology experience how to find like how I can't pronounce it, the Anaku not
Anunnaki?
the yeah, the Unaki. Is that how you say it?
Anunnaki. Anunnaki.
Anunnaki. So
Yes.
I can't locate like that type of situation in an astrology chart because no one ever taught me how. I don't know what to look for. But it looks man-made to
Okay.
me. It doesn't look natural. It looks man-made. So
Right.
maybe somehow the chart would indicate it, but I just don't know what to look for. But it doesn't look like something that just like fell out of a black hole
Yeah.
or was, part of another galaxy or it looks man-made
The
in the chart.
Anunnaki were okay, and so they're described in many ancient cultures besides the Assyrian culture, besides the Egyptian culture, the Far Eastern Indian culture probably has the most detailed and best information on what we would consider to be the old gods. In fact, I'm looking, like, I have all the books of the Mahabharata, like, they're right in front of me, and the Upanishads and the Mahabharata and the Rig Veda, and all these are all ancient texts that talk about all these gods in incredible depth and detail, and they were highly technologically advanced. They had
Mhm.
floating cities. I think in the Mahabharata there's some ridiculous number of weapons that are way beyond our capacity that are described in the thousands. There's thousands of weapons mentioned in the Mahabharata that were used by these people that we as earthlings considered to be gods, as well as we considered them to be our parent civilization, that they actually
Mhm.
combined their DNA with ours to
Right.
make us.
Well, yeah, that
So,
shows there too, because we have like the fourth house, our home, and the 10th house would be like the government, the people, the public, but it's also the mother and the father, and it shows in Cancer and Capricorn
oh,
here. So it's
really?
very strong.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that
And we're
is.
gonna have the sun and the moon a new moon in the same place as that Venus come December 19th. And so that is including, yeah, I wonder where Saturn will be because it seems like yeah, it seems like that we got a whole family doing some stuff like together, like from here to there. Um, so that's interesting.
That is interesting. And okay, I'm gonna flip.
Hmm.
I'm gonna flip a card. I'm gonna cut a card from the middle, and I'm gonna ask you when I cut this card. I want to know if are they gonna try to make contact with us? If
Okay.
will there be? Okay, and that's almost saying that there's actual life forms
Right,
on the
that we would
craft,
be
but will there be a
operating under the
signal or
assumption.
some type of communication? Will these, if it is an actual technological craft, will it attempt to make contact with us. So here's my card, and I have, oh my God.
Do you want me to do a chart at the same time for that?
Yeah, go ahead. I have
What's that one
Sirius to that. And this is the
Serious.
card, this is the literal card for intelligent extraterrestrial life. Right here.
No shit.
No shit.
Oh my God.
We're not supposed
I
to say
didn't even
that.
know you had a card for that.
No poop.
Okay, so I just ran the chart for right when you asked the question as well.
Okay.
Communication situation.
Yeah, will there be some type of communication? And I get the card, and let me look while you're doing yours, and I'll see if it says anything.
I have a Gemini ruling that. Gemini would be ruling the communication house.
Really? Well, okay, I know what that means, but explain to the incogweirdos what that means, why Gemini is significant.
There's also even more. It goes down even more of a little bit of a past saying the same thing. So Gemini is the most communicative sign, for one. Gemini is, well, we talked about this, it's the twins. Like, it's the, did we talk about this, or was this on some... Did we talk about this today, or was this a different time?
Well, twins did. I don't know that we talked about it today, but twins is part of this reading.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, so it just lines up again with what your cards are already saying. It's about communication. Gemini rules over in the kind of charts I do. These aren't personality charts. These are horary charts. So it's about a situation, or a person in a situation, or people. So Gemini is going to be dealing with things like your travel, your short travel, your communication, your sometimes siblings, neighbors, and can be even just like your breath, but that's not what we're looking at. It's the opposite of Sagittarius. So if we're coming in at the galactic center and we're leaving, we just go straight across, it would be Gemini. So it's the opposite.
Yeah, it's the complement, right? Gemini is
it's
the
like the same energy, but expressed differently.
Well,
and so then its ruler is Mercury, and Mercury's at 3 degrees Sagittarius at this time. So 3 is a Gemini degree, and Sagittarius is what we've been talking about too. So there you have it.
Oh, it's all okay. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so I want to end because I'm going to read. I can't even believe what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't wait.
But I'm going to end with that. Is there anything else that that you would like to say or comment on before I wrap this up here?
No, it'll be interesting to watch it all unfold and see what shakes out.
Absolutely crazy.
Let me hear it.
So crazy.
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay, so to wrap this up, I'm going to read to you straight from the book regarding Sirius, okay? Sirius energies bless the recipients with the spirit of pioneering and adventure. Those who think ahead sufficiently to promote space programs, the astronauts who carry the tasks through, and the far-seeing people who can envisage a future in which technology could expand sufficiently to accommodate a consideration of and possible cooperation with intelligences of other stellar species. These are all serious.
I can't even believe that.
I'm sorry, what?
I just can't believe what you're reading.
I know.
Right now.
I'm not even done. It's crazy.
Right.
These are all serious type things, but they belong perhaps more to the Aquarian future. Well, we are in Aquarius, are we not?
The age of Aquarius.
This was written, I think, when did we pass into Aquarius?
Oh, it's been like within the last 5 or 6 years. I think
So this was
maybe
written
a little bit longer.
before then. Okay, before then. Okay. The most we can do at present to interpret Sirius at this level is to say that it represents the breadth of vision, the ability to deprogram the brain of limiting orthodox concepts and to view the universe with a totally open and unbiased mind. Wow. Wow.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, and I got pins and needles like everywhere.
Yeah, I have goosebumps too.
Freaking crazy.
And I don't usually get goosebumps.
So that's exciting, and I really, now I'm excited.
Maybe they'll come to your place and
they'd be drawn by my husband because I'm always like, yeah, I know you're there, but thank you. I don't need to meet you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be beamed aboard, Scotty. Thank you very much. But my husband is another story. Okay, he's already been beamed aboard more than one time. So.
Yikes.
I guess that's another subject for another reading, right? Okay.
Oh, we have so many to do, don't we?
So we're gonna wrap it up here, but once again, Cindy, I really want to thank you for being here with us and giving giving a whole nother view to this question, and hopefully IncgoREADers, let us know if you enjoyed this, and if you really like this format, we'll try to do it again. Yeah, sound good, Sin?
For sure.
Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you all for being here today at Terra IncgoREADO, the land where para is normal, and hopefully we'll all be saying hello to our Syrian brothers very soon, brothers and sisters, and the she's, the he's, and the theys. Everyone. We love everyone here on Terra IncgoREADO, right? All right, so we're gonna say bye. Cindy, you wanna give a bye? Okay. All right, so that's gonna be all for right?
I can't do it.
Okay. So goodbye to you all from Terra IncgoREADO, the land where para is normal. Slango fall, you beautiful IncgoREADos, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.